Let's begin with the growing concerns and what the paper on the front page, The Standard, calls the rebellion amongst MPs in Mount Kenya. This, as yesterday, more unions warned lawmakers against the proposed taxes, calling on the National Assembly not to pass the proposed bill, the Finance Bill 2023, if it's not amended. Senator Onyonka, beginning with you. I mean, how does the government address the growing rebellion against the taxes, which is commensurate with the government's insistence on the Finance Bill 2023, saying that it must pass Parliament?
Thank you. First of all, I'm happy to see you because we haven't met in the studio before. I want to tell you this. There's nothing that is going to happen. This bill will pass. Mm-hmm. Why? This team, KK Alliance, they have got the majority. And the truth and the reality is that I'm sure the president is monitoring what everybody's doing. Why? Because he wouldn't want, for the first time, his wish to be thwarted, and that is to make sure that the bill passes. Whether the bill is going to be popular with Kenyans right now, the bill is extremely unpopular. But the president has an agenda. The president had a manifesto. In fact, the joke we make amongst us in the opposition is how we wish Kenyans would just give Ruto what he wants. Because if Kenyans are complaining, they elected him. Okay. So for us, we are saying, let him increase the tax to 100%. Because Kenyans need to understand, like it has been said before, choices do have consequences. Kenyans are now going, I believe, to sit down and begin to look at ourselves. When we are choosing a presidency, when we are picking a candidate, actually, what does the manifesto say? Mm-hmm. And what this team says is really what people should vote for. And right now in Kenya, we are not voting for anything. In other words, whatever that President William Ruto is doing, in my thinking, deserves the Kenyan public. Because Ruto came in, there are things which he used to say. We in the opposition used to find them outrageous. Okay. We knew it would never work out. But look at where we are now. Every single thing that he talked about that he would do has got a reversal of exactly what he was going to see. He said there would be no taxes. Look at what he's asking for. Okay. He said the fuel for prices. You remember when he was talking about fuel for prices? I mean, prices for fuel? Yes. Look at what happened. What has happened since he took over. Come to when he was talking about mabwenyenyo wanajichagua wanataka kwenda kutengeneza makazi kama rafiki zao na nini. Look at what is happening. We are having a bloated cabinet when everybody is saying we need to have carefulness, we need to change our style, we need to reduce our largesse, we need to stop this thing of wastage in our country. Okay, and Senator, when you talk about and those specific remarks, yes, the president made then as a presidential candidate on the 26th of July last year during the presidential debate. Yes. But you seem to be not having confidence and hope in Parliament, yet it's the institution that has been constitutionally placed as this stopgap measure to check on the excesses of the executive. I mean, where is the loose link here? Is it because they don't think and read through this to understand that the public it's not popular among the public, or is it a case of just shepherding them who serve the interests of the political party and its leadership rather than the public? The point we keep making, we in the opposition, is this. What makes Kenyans vote the way we do? Why is it that frequently and constantly we keep saying how we keep making mistakes? Whether it's from the MCA, come to the Member of Parliament, move that to the governors, go to the national level. Why is it that we actually don't elect people who eventually deliver for us? The reason for me is that the political parties we have have nothing to do with the manifestos that we bring out for Kenyans. The manifesto is just a charade, is a document used for political expediency so that then people can come up and convince the Kenyan public that now vote for us. Now, once the voting has taken place like it has, and I said it's a joke, so I hope Kenyans don't think I'm saying let's increase the taxes. Once somebody has been elected the way President William Ruto has been elected, whatever that he's doing, Kenyans deserve it. Because we were electing a president so that Kenya can change.
So, okay.
So that Kenya can grow.
Okay,
so that Kenya can get itself out of the mess it is. But and look at it now. You have got a country that is in debt, but the president wants to incur more debt.
But Senator, when that responsibility passes from the public,
yes,
we have parliament in place, and that has been my question.
Yes.
Then what's the point? Because there are enough 416 members of the bicameral parliament, you senators included.
Yes.
What's the point then if they can't check on the executive at the best interest of the public?
Thank you. The structure that we have right now, we have a parliament that is pro the executive. The members of parliament, including many of us in the Senate, and even many members of the county assemblies where we come from, they do not understand that they are supposed to check the president. They do not understand, many of our members don't understand that once you've come to the National Assembly, you can actually pass a law which is against your party, but which is pro-Kenya. And you can explain to your voters. If my voters call and tell me, no, please, Senator Onyonka, mobilize the people because we think if we give the president the taxes, then it will be easy for him to manage our affairs. I can actually vote against the party. It's allowed in democracy, but we have not understood this in our Kenyan democracy per se. That's why you hear me saying we have not understood that this democracy that we keep on working with is not supposed to be do or die. That we must agree that some of us will be defeated, some of us will win. And once the government that takes power, that government must understand that my job as an opposition senator is to oversight them and to talk how things are not working.
Thank you.